Welcome, friends. Let us discuss the answers to the asked questions, that is, starting from lecture 95 and ending at lecture 114. Okay, so let us proceed. Question number 1. Do provisional specifications have claims? Question number 2. Are provisional specifications examined? The answer to question number 1 is no, and the answer to question number 2 is also no. And you can refer the note given here. The provisional specification does not contain claims, which is a part of the complete specification, as the primary purpose of filing a provisional specification is to freeze the priority date. Okay. The application accompanied with only a provisional specification is never examined. That means if the application is accompanied with the provisional specification only, it is never examined. The examination is carried out on submission of the complete specification only. Fine. Okay, let us proceed. Fine. Okay. Question number 1. Can complete specifications filed directly? The answer is yes. Question number 2. Define a disclosure document. Just see. A primary disclosure or specification is a main document in a patent application. It describes the ways in which the invention is innovative compared to similar inventions and explains the scope of monopoly the applicant believes he or she has to the invention. Fine. Question number 3. Specifications are filed via which form? The answer is form number 2. Okay, so in the note I have mentioned here, there might be instances where the applicant does not file provisional specification and directly files the complete specification. Okay, that means these situations are also very much possible. Okay, and what is form 2? The title for form 2 is provisional or complete specification. Fine, let us proceed. Question number 1. What are the relevant sections and rules for defining a title? The answer is section 10, subsection 1 and rule 13, sub rule 7, clause A. Fine. Question number 2. Titles should be loaded with fancy expressions and ambiguities. True or false? The answer is false. Okay. So, in the note I have mentioned here that titles should be free from fancy expressions and ambiguities. Fine. Let us proceed. Now the question is, are inventions from all fields patentable? The answer is no. So what is mentioned here as a note? That inventions must be of technical nature. Fine. Now, question number 1 is, what do you mean by antecedent basis as mentioned in one of the slides in this video lecture? The answer is, antecedent basis is a judicially created requirement that stems from section 112 clause B, which mandates that claims particularly point out and distinctly claims the subject matter which the inventor or a joint inventor regards as the invention. This is referred as definiteness. Okay. Question number 2. Disadvantages of prior art should be addressed directly in background of invention. True or false? No. It should not be addressed directly. Okay. So, and actually, in the note I have written here the reason being, you can say that tell the disadvantages of the prior art in terms of advantages of present invention and not directly. Fine. Question number 3. What should be the size of a paragraph in terms of lines in background invention? Answer is 12 to 15 lines. Fine. Let us proceed. Now, question number 1. Discuss more the advantages of the invention rather than the disadvantages of the prior art. That means, friends, this is actually a statement. Okay. That means advantages of the invention should be discussed more rather than the disadvantages of the prior art. Fine. So the answer is true. The statement is true. Next question is, avoid mentioning narrow objectives for the invention as they can limit the scope of the invention. Fine. That means the statement here is avoid mentioning narrow objectives of the invention as they can limit the scope of the invention. True or false? The answer is true. In the note I have mentioned here that discuss more the advantages of the invention rather than the disadvantages of the prior art. Fine. Okay, let us proceed. Now, question number 1. Summary is otherwise called as, the answer is statement of invention. Okay. The next question. It is preferable to use summary rather than summary of the invention as a title. True or false? Answer is true. Fine. Question number 1. Drawing shall be on standard A3 size sheets with a clear margin of at least 4 cm on the top and left hand and 3 cm at the bottom and right hand of every sheet. True or false? The answer is false because it should be A4 size and not A3 size. Fine. Question number 2. Brief description of each figure should be of 1 to 3 lines. True or false? The answer is true. Okay. So in the note part I have mentioned here as a reasoning to the first question that drawing shall be on standard A4 size sheets with a clear margin of at least 4 cm on the top and left hand and 3 cm at the bottom and right hand of every sheet. Fine. Let us proceed. Now, the question number 1 is, the following two institutes have acquired the status of International Depository Authority, that is IDA, under the Budapest Treaty in India. Number 1 is International Depository Authority, Microbial Culture Collection, National Center for Cell Science, University of Pune Campus, Ganesh Kind, Pune 411007, Maharashtra. Point number 2 is International Depository Authority, Microbial Type Culture Collection and Gene Bank, MTCC, Institute of Microbial Technology, Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, Sector 39A, Chandigarh. Fine. So the question is the whole statement true or false? True or false? True or false? The answer is true. Next question is, a preferred embodiment is a physical structure of the invention and refers to how various elements of the invention connect with each other to perform the desired job. True or false? The answer is true. Fine. Sorry. Question number 1. An abstract is written according to section 10 subsection 4 and rule 13 sub rule 7 of the Patents Act 1970 and the Patents Rules 2003 respectively. True or false? The answer is true. Question number 2. Abstract should not be more than 250 words. True or false? The answer is false because the abstract should be or we can say the abstract should give a concise summary of the invention, preferably within 150 words, and should start from a fresh page. Question number 3. Abstract is written by paraphrasing independent claims only. True or false? Answer is true. Okay. Here in the note part I have written that abstract should not be more than 150 words. This is just a repetition. Abstract is written by paraphrasing independent claims only. This is fine. Fine. Okay. Sorry. Question number 1. The transitional phase is of two types. They are open-ended transitional phase and close-ended transitional phase. True or false? The answer is true. Question number 2. A comma is used to separate the preamble from the transitional phrase and a colon separates the transitional phrase from the body. True or false? The answer is true. Question number 3. The body may be divided into various subgraphs that define the elements of the claim and the penultimate element of a claim ends with and. True or false? The answer is true. Question number 4. Other punctuations such as parentheses, dashes, quotation marks, etc. are not generally used in writing the claim. True or false? The answer is true. And question number 5 is in each claim set the antecedent basis needs to be re-established. Lack of this or lack of antecedent basis can lead to claim scope being indefinite. True or false? The answer is true. Okay, let us proceed then. Question number 1. The best way to implement all the desired features is to make the specification specific and long and the main claims general and short. Answer. That means true or false? The answer is true. Question number 2. Short preamble is preferred. True or false? The answer is true. Question number 3. The novelty feature coming out of the claim must lead to significant unobvious result. I'm reading it again. The novelty feature coming out of the claim must lead to a significant unobvious result. True or false? The answer is true. Question number 4. The wording of claim should be clear and unambiguous so that the claim is not prone to several possible interpretations. True or false? The answer is true. And the last one or the question number 5 is comprising or comprises is the most preferred transitional word for most situations and whether this statement is true or false, the answer is true. Fine. Okay, let us proceed then. Question number 1. The Indian Patent Office allows 30 claims with the application after which additional charges are levied per claim. True or false? The answer is false. Actually, the allowed limit is 10 claims. After that, additional charges are levied. Fine. Question number 2. The scope of the invention monopoly is determined by the number of the claims. True or false? The answer is false. Okay. That means the scope is not determined by the number of the claims. Question number 3. One broad claim is more powerful than multiple narrow claims. True or false? The answer is true. Very much true. Fine. Let us proceed then. Now, question number 1. Claims define the legal scope of the patent application. True or false? The answer is true. Question number 2. The claims must protect at least an embodiment, that is the physical form in the real world of the invention, or we can read it like this. The claims must protect at least an embodiment of the invention. True or false? The answer is true. Fine. And question number 3 is unity of invention concept is approached in section 11 of the Patents Act 1970. True or false? True or false? The answer is false, because unity of invention is approached in section 10 subsection 5 of the Patents Act 1970. Fine. I hope it is pretty much clear now. Fine. Now, question is claim or claims of a complete specification shall relate to a single invention or to a group of inventions linked so as to form a single inventive concept. True or false? The answer is true. Question number 2. Claims shall be clear and succinct and fairly based on the matter disclosed in the specification. True or false? The answer is true. Question number 3 is patent claims can be classified on the basis of invention as product claim, process or method claim, apparatus or device claim. True or false? The answer is true. So friends, in this way, I have almost covered all the questions that are asked you in different video lectures. Okay. So now you can check whether you were correct or not. Fine. Okay. Carry on. That means go through each and every slide of this video lecture and find your answers whether they are correct or not. And yeah, keep on learning and keep on enjoying. Happy learning, friends. So friends, enrich your brain cell with proper food and proper knowledge. So thank you all my dear friends for listening to me and watching my video. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Please keep questioning, please keep learning and keep enjoying. Thank you so much. God bless you. Jai Hind.